What do I do for a sore throat that has lingered for 3 weeks? MAKEBA, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. Because if you got a sore throat that's been going on for 3 weeks, it is not a virus. Viruses particularly run their course in 10 to 14 days. That means 2 weeks optimally. And the second week, you usually are feeling better and well aware that your symptoms are improving. What can happen is you can have the postnasal drip that we spoke about earlier, that is predominantly an allergy problem. And the mucus, it just is being produced by your sinus cavities, and you need to shut off that mucus production. And you can use a nasal spray such as Flonase or nasal quart, not Afrin. Afrin is a decongestant, not a steroidal nasal spray. And nasal quart and Flonase are steroidal nasal sprays that will stop the allergy response and stop the production of the mucus. And antihistamines such as Zyrtec, Zysol, Allegra, or Claritin will dry up the mucus. So you have one that slows the production and the other product that dries up the mucus. Now, if for whatever reason there is infection, if mucus is clear, then it means it usually is not infected. What it gives it color is various types of bacteria. So it could be yellow, it could be green, it could be brown. Those indicate various types of bacterial infections, from staphylococcus to streptococcus, etc. So if it has color to it, then you know that it's bacteria and you'll need antibiotics. If it's been going on for 3 weeks, then I would recommend taking an antibiotic as well to make sure that if there is an infection, you have cleared it up. I particularly like azithromycin because you only have to take one pill one time per day. The standard dose in a Z-Pack is 250 milligram tablets. I write a prescription for 500 milligram tablets, and I give them one a day for 4 days. The Z-Pack is 2 tablets day 1, and then 1 tablet per day, days 2 through 5, for a total of 5 days. But it's half the strength. 500 milligrams will give you that extra. The great thing about this particular antibiotic, you take it for 5 days, but it stays in your system for 15 to 30 days. And it is literally a smart bomb for infection. It only goes and fights infection where there is infection. If there is no infection, it does not negatively impact. So you should not get yeast infections, particularly for women that are susceptible to yeast infections when they're treated with antibiotics, particularly antibiotics like amoxicillin, augmentin, Cephalexin or Keflex. Those are notorious for causing yeast infections in women. But other antibiotics like Cipro, Levaquin can do it as well. But the azithromycin is a smart bomb, and it rarely, if ever, causes a yeast infection. So you don't have to worry about getting the yeasties from taking that antibiotic. And it stays in your system for up to a month, and it fights sinusitis, bronchitis, pneumonia, virtually all of your respiratory pathogens. It also treats STDs like syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia. Those things are all susceptible to it, and it literally cleans your body of bad infectious pathogens. So I like that antibiotic. It's user friendly and easily tolerated. Most people do. Thank you, MAKEBA. We appreciate you.